Hello, hello! It's Coach Sage here at Rising Star Gymnastics. So in this video, we're going to do some stretches. If you've been in one of my Dynamos classes, you'll remember that these are the stretches we do every day before we really get into a serious workout. So a couple things, you want to do these stretches once you're already warm. So if you just woke up or you haven't used your body yet today, I want you to do a warm-up. So you can go look at some of the other videos. You can do leg strength warm-up or really anything. Running, jumping jacks, something to get your blood flowing before you stretch. And then if you see these stretches and there's one you really want to get better at, what I recommend is after you've exercised, pick 1 or 2 stretches and stay in that stretch for like a minute or 2 minutes. Turn on the TV, make it 5 minutes. Because really the best way to improve on your flexibility is to really take a long time. But we'll go pretty quick today just to get our bodies working. Okay, backward arm circles. I'm gonna do about 5. And then forward arm circles, big circles, loosening up your shoulders. Now crisscross arms. Oh, as big as you can. All right, we're gonna do some pike bounces. So I don't mean pike jumps. What I mean is straight legs, reach towards your toes as far as you can. Then you're gonna come up a little and then back down as far as you can. What you're trying to do is challenge yourself to go lower and lower every time, squeezing your knees straight. Do about 10. Really, if you work it really well, you'll be able to touch your hands flat, which I can't do anymore. All right. Next stretch is called roly-poly. Important stretch for your neck and back. So, this stretch is on your back. You're gonna push your booty up into the air and pull your knees as far over your head as you can. About 5 seconds, really try to get your knees far over your head so you're resting on your neck. And then you put your knees over one side of your head for about 5 seconds. And then other side for about 5 seconds. And that stretch is very important for safety, because if you happen to crash upside down, you want to be flexible in that position. Okay. Sitting in a pike, straight knees, pointed toes. Reach as low as you can. You should be more flexible than me. I am out of shape. Reach towards your toes, go as low as you can for 10 seconds. You want to make it hurt, not like you're gonna hurt, not like you're gonna injure yourself, but you want to be able to feel the stretch. You should be a little uncomfortable as you improve your stretches. Okay, now flex your toes, squeezing with straight knees. If you have really good straight knees, flexed toes, you'll see your heels will lift off the floor. Oh, it makes it harder. Reach down. One of the things I'm trying to do here is get my head to reach low as I also reach my hands out. You'll feel the stretch in your back and neck. About 10 seconds with toes flexed. And of course, if you want to improve, you can do it more than 10 seconds. You can pause the video and do it for a minute. That would be really good. Okay, straddle. Straight knees, pointed toes. You want 90-degree straddle, so your legs make one side of a square. Your straight knee should point at the ceiling. You don't want your knees pointing back or forward. Okay, you can do rainbow. So one arm reaches across your body, one arm reaches over your head towards that foot to stretch out the side of your body. And then other side, rainbow. Really reach. Okay, now we're gonna turn both our hands towards one foot, reaching down. Other side. All right, in the middle. And of course, I am not a perfect example. We're gonna do our pancake, reaching out. A perfect pancake would be tummy and chin on the floor, reaching as low as you can. Really reach. You notice sometimes I do little bounces, just trying to push myself further. Sometimes you can pull on your legs. Some people find that helpful to go as low as you can. Challenge yourself. Try to improve on this every day. Are you guys stretching every day? You should stretch every day. Okay. From our pancake, we're gonna go to our middle split. Middle split, straight legs. I'm gonna do my middle split. I'm gonna do all my splits on this line. I don't know if you can see that very well. But what you're trying to do in a split Yes, your legs should be really far apart, straight knees. But you also want to keep your whole body in line. So your feet will be in line with your hips. So here, I'll show it this way. So can you see how my foot, booty, and foot are in line? If your booty's too far back, now you're not in a straight line. If your booty's too far forward, not in a straight line. So, straight knees, pointed toes, slide as low as you can, keep your booty in line with your feet. If you want to challenge yourself, you can go elbows down. Keep your legs tight, but try to relax into it. Breathe. Let yourself go low. Keep your knees tight, as low and quiet as you can. Okay, so we're gonna turn from our middle split. We're gonna put one knee down, the other knee up. We're gonna start in a split lunge. So still in a straight line, you're gonna push your hips forward, let that knee start to stretch. If your foot's too far in and your knee can go past your foot, then just put your foot farther out so it's challenging to put your hips forward. Notice I'm not facing sideways, I'm trying to face my belly forward. Okay, straight knee, still facing forward. We're gonna reach out towards our front foot, reach your nose down. We're gonna go back to the split lunge. You're gonna try to grab your back foot. If your left knee is in front, try to grab your back foot with your left hand. It'll be a challenge. Ooh. And then push your hips forward. That's a good one. Okay. Straight leg. One hand stays on each side of your body. Slide your front foot forward. Trying to stay straight. No going sideways. As low as you can. Challenge yourself if you want by sitting up, sliding low. Good, okay, relax your legs. Ooh. Relax. So I was facing left with my left leg in front. I'm gonna face right with my right leg in front. So just make sure you're doing both sides. So you're stretching evenly. Okay. On the line. Hands on hips. Front foot far. Pushing in our split lunge. Then straight knee. Reach out. Nose reaches towards your knee. Okay, back to your lunge. My right knee's in front, so I'm going to try to reach with my right hand, grab my foot, and then push my hips forward. Oh my gosh. Okay, now it's time for the split, so straighten that front leg, one hand on either side of your body, slide out. Challenge yourself by sitting up, sliding low. Okay. Relax. Woo! Seal stretch. So, if you can see my feet, I want my heels together, legs straight. That would be heels apart and legs bent. Straight knees, heels together, pushing tall. Sometimes I like to do sideways seal stretch. Okay. Cat stretch. So make sure your booty is up high over your knees. You don't want our booty low. Booty up high, hands reach out, push your armpits towards the floor. And sometimes I like to do it on one side with my hand a little bit wider. You can feel some of the different angles of stretching. Wow. Other side. Okay. It's very, very important to stretch your wrists, ankles, and neck in any sport, but especially in gymnastics. Those are the things that are most likely to get hurt and they're very important small parts of your body. So, we did our roly-poly, that helps stretch your neck, but we'll also do our head tilts. So head goes looking up, and looking down, and then we look to one side. Be gentle. It's very easy to hurt your neck if you stretch it too much. So always gentle with your head. Very careful how you use your neck. Shrug your shoulders. Okay, so wrists, very important. Follow along. It's easy to do your wrist stretches without actually stretching. We're gonna make sure we're really stretching today. So, point your fingers out, and we're leaning side to side. You'll feel, as you lean, if you keep that palm flat on the floor, you'll feel the stretch in your wrists, hopefully. Okay, then same motion, but with fingers facing in. And you do a little arm bend. Ooh. I love these stretches. I think it feels really good. I mean, all stretches feel pretty good. Okay. So now you're going to turn until your hands are pointing backwards towards your knees. And do small elbow bends. And then you're going to point your fingers in a circle until they're backwards, pointing to your knees again, but in the other direction, if that makes any sense. Same thing. And then take your time. We're gonna go upside down hands. I like to go one hand at a time because it's a little bit trickier. So just try to push upside down, not too hard, all the different directions you can think. Okay, we're gonna do Achilles stretch. So that's when you push your booty up. You still step on one foot, and you're pushing the back of your foot to the floor, pushing your heel to the floor. You'll feel the stretch in your ankle. If it's really easy, like if you look like this and your foot is flat, then put your hands just a little bit farther and start to push. You can bend your knee a little if you want to challenge yourself a little. Then get the other side. Again, you should feel the stretch in the back of your ankle. Okay, that was Achilles. That's my favorite ankle stretch. But we'll show one more. So this is especially good if your ankles are hurting a little bit. Just cross your foot, grab the top of your foot, and you pull your ankle in a circle. That's good. Okay. So we're going to finish with a bridge. Like I said before, I'm not a perfect example. In a bridge, if you're doing it really, really well, you would have your fingers actually pointing in. You'd have legs together, feet together, arms straight, pushing your armpits past your hands. I'm not going to be able to show all that, but you try. We'll do 10 seconds. Bend your knees. Bend your arms, get your hands ready. Okay, let's push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then after we bend our body that way, we like to bend our body in the opposite direction. So do some tuck rolls. That'll help your body recover. All right. Those were our dynamo stretches. Thank you very much.